Good morning, welcome. Thanks for tuning in to Kila Chari Torah's daily counting of the Haomer, Sefirat Haomer for Wednesday, April 27th. Today is last night we counted 11 days of the Haomer. Hayom echad asar yom shehem shavua echad ve'arba'a yamim la'Haomer. If you're following along with the counting of the Haomer in your art scroll siddur, or perhaps in another siddur, you'll see a list of Sefirot corresponding one to each day. There are 49 because there's 49 days. The one corresponding to day 11 says in the Hebrew there, in our siddur they don't translate into English. I don't know if they ran out of room or didn't want to get into the thorny business of translation, but they write Netzach Shebegevura in the Hebrew column, which let's call that endurance within discipline, because Gevura is what could be used as strength or severity. We're calling it discipline as we're talking about it this week. So Netzach in discipline. Today we join Netzach to Gevura, endurance to discipline. Endurance makes discipline something that we are committed to, something that lasts beyond the initial inspiration, a commitment to allow it ultimately to define us. There are days when it's not easy to keep loving the people in our lives. There are days when they're not caring the way we want, not helping the way we want, not kind and considerate to us in the way we want. There are days maybe when we're just not in the mood, or perhaps they don't deserve those loving acts that we committed to making. But it's not because they deserve it that I stick to my commitments of love. It's because I deserve to be a loving person. What do you think of that? Through my acts of love, I internalize the privilege of feeling, expressing, and giving love. And I grow closer to becoming the loving person I wanted and committed to be. Let's see if we have time to read the whole thing. In striving to achieve these midos each day, we're essentially striving to emulate God. Let's ponder this. In emulating Hashem, consider the fact that the day after we the Jewish people, made the Egel HaZahav, the golden calf. Day after that happened, we danced around, everything else, ultimate slap in the face to Hashem, so to speak. The next day, the manna fell. The man came to feed us. Hashem still miraculously and graciously fed us with that man. He still gave us because he stayed loyal to his enduring commitment to love us, even when we weren't acting like we loved him back. Those days when we still make that call we committed to making, or have that talk, or show that we're helpful, or have that meal ready when we said we would, when we remain enduring in the way we are committed, even when it's not deserved or reciprocated, that's when we show we are transforming love into something real and tangible. It's when we act consistently and lovingly with our hard-earned values, even when our kids are not acting all that lovable, or the people who need us don't inspire our generosity. That's when we prove to ourselves who we really are. Our first and foremost relationship is always with Hashem, and our commitment to that relationship shows what endurance means. It means 24/7. Let's prove it. Look at Shemois, at the book of Exodus, 24/7, and you'll find the words Na'aseh v'nishma, the words that first betrothed us, connected us to Hashem. Staying loyal to connecting, giving, and loving through deeds that echo our commitment is who we really are 24/7. Today's call to action, our spiritual exercise for the day, ask yourself, where have I fallen short in a commitment that I made, and what can I do to get it back on track? Certainly good things to think about. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.